Hello, welcome to Brian Runs. Today I'm going to discuss my running journey and how I've gotten to where I am today. I started running in January of 2015. Before then, I was a cyclist. Did mainly bike riding until one day I decided I wanted to try some cross training over the winter, and I thought running might be better than riding bike. Might just be easier to be out there for a half an hour run and get a good workout in compared to how long I'd have to ride a bike to get the same type of workout. And after I did it once or twice, I thought, maybe I could do a 5K. So I started running more and ended up doing a 5K later. And I've actually, to date, I've done 50 5K races. I've done 6 10Ks, 7 half marathons, and 1 full marathon. I've also done other distances like 4-mile races, 5-mile races, 10-mile races, and a 15-mile race. Why do I keep running? I just like the feeling of it. I like the challenge of trying to beat time that maybe I'd set before, or to see how good I can do in a race. Some of the places I've run at have been Philadelphia twice for the Philadelphia Blue Cross Broad Street Run, 10-mile race. I've run twice down at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida for the Run Disney Wine and Dine weekend races. I've run in Gettysburg and just a lot of local races. I enjoy every distance race, and every race I enjoy. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite or a least favorite. I did once, a couple years back, I actually won first place overall in a 5K. I was very excited about that. And funny story is, as I was coming to about a half a mile to go, I was leading and my shoe came untied, and I kept looking over my shoulder to see where I was at. I was trying to decide, do I run with it untied and end up tripping over it? Do I kick it off and then run with one shoe? But I didn't think that'd be a good idea. Or do I stop and tie it? After looking back a couple times and figuring that even though it's gonna hurt any chance of PR, I didn't think anybody was gonna catch me, I quick bent down, tied my shoe, and ended up continuing to finish first place overall. It was a very exciting day. Some of my PRs are 5K distance of 21:52, half marathon of 1 hour and 49 minutes, and my only marathon was actually 5:22:01. That race, I kind of thought I was going to do better, but I wasn't really sure. I had hurt myself earlier in the year. Couple running buddies told me, actually, you might want to drop down to the half. Maybe the full isn't your thing for this year, you're not properly trained. But me, up for a challenge, I stuck with it. I ran the marathon. I've learned a lot from that experience. I'm glad I did it. I would have liked to get better time, but now I know that if I can go into next marathon training, schedule uninjured, and stick to a good training plan, I should definitely be able to knock off a good amount of time and set a PR in that distance. Okay, so what's next? I've done multiple distance races. Originally, like I said, it was going to just be either for cross training or just to see if I could do it. I kind of caught the running bug, and it's become very addictive. So what am I going to do now? Well, I'm signed up for another marathon for later this year, the same one that I did last year. So I'm hoping to be able to go back and really build on what I did last year and get a really good time. I'm signed up for another half marathon or so. Going to do some local 5K races. I really would like to try a duathlon, which is running, riding, bike, running. So I'd kind of like to find one of them. Since I was originally a cyclist before a runner, I think I could do pretty good in that event. Another one that keeps popping in my head is actually a triathlon. Not sure. The swimming part, especially the open water swimming, is kind of scary, but I've been watching some videos on triathletes, and if you get the right kind of wetsuit, it helps you float on the water and this and that. And I think maybe a lot of the fear of the open water is just fear of not knowing how it's going to go. It's going to be a challenge, but like I kind of proved by doing the marathon, even though maybe I wasn't ready. Even though you don't want to try swimming, obviously, if you can't swim, but if I can get over the fear by maybe joining my local Y, practicing a lot of laps in the pool, knowing that I can swim multiple times back and forth without having to touch bottom, stuff like that, I feel as if maybe a triathlon maybe could be a possibility. I think that'd be really exciting to try. So yeah, so just keep watching these videos as I keep documenting my training and races that I'm doing.